whatnot. But you never really got my number, so.
Right. Okay.
My number?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you my number.
Yeah.
Well, I just wanted to be a good example, and it was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. I just want to protect her, I don't want her to go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody.
Yeah, you pressing Bieber.
Yeah.
Yo, what's up? Like, I'm calling you and answering.
Yeah, that was low.
That was weird.
That was crazy.
That was weird.
They did not run through Bieber.
Still was pressing him like, why you not answering your phone? Like, yo.
He wasn't answering for a reason.
Because you did things to me. Everybody didn't know that.
So they're blackmailing with like a booty.
Kind of like.
What was he doing with their booties, man?
He was playing with it. According to the people complaining.
I would just say, just listen to the people who care about you, and also I was so, you can't really teach innocent, because I was innocent and I was young and I trusted everybody. And with being young and innocent in this industry, it's not necessarily the best thing because people take advantage of vulnerability. And so I think I was just in a place of just trusting everyone and, thinking everyone was on my side and eventually getting burned. And yeah, it's just tough, man. And after a while, I started putting up walls and boundaries, and for a while, I kind of shut everybody out. And then I kind of lost my own personality and lost my charismaticness because I just didn't trust anyone. And then finally, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let them win. I'm gonna give them some of me and learn how to put up a wall without closing myself off completely.
For years, people brushed off 50 Cent's nonstop shots at Diddy like it was just another rap beef playing out online. Every meme, slick comment, and sarcastic post felt like classic trolling. But once that new documentary dragged Diddy's world back into the spotlight, the conversation shifted fast. Suddenly, fans weren't laughing the same way anymore. They started wondering if 50 had been clowning around, or quietly hinting at something the public missed from day one. And the documentary didn't just reopen questions about Diddy's legal chaos. It pulled old interviews, party clips, and one unexpected name back into the discussion: Justin Bieber. Bieber came into the industry as a teenager surrounded by some of music's biggest power players. And now, those older clips involving him are hitting audiences online very differently.
A guy, I can be really impatient, really insensitive. I can own that and just forgive myself because God forgives me. He's given me another chance. He's not like, get your shit together. He's like, oh, son, let's go. We got this, let's go. And that just makes me like actually love God and not look at him as like this mean guy who just wants me to follow all these rules and I can never do all the rules right and I'm always gonna keep failing. It's like, that's what I think a lot of people think God is. It's just like this, football coach or basketball coach who's just like, get it right. Why aren't you getting it right? Come on, get it right.
You and Puff haven't liked each other business-wise for a long time.
But that's why it's only business. It was really, away from that, I explained why I didn't hang out with him, right? Because it's a little fluffy stuff going on.
It's not your scene.
It's not my style.
Not your scene.
They hug you from the front and the back at the same time.
It's not your thing.
It's not my thing, bro.
What was the original annoyance between, it was just like,
well, when you start to get the momentum, he's like, yo, we gotta hang out. Yo, when we going? I got uncomfortable with him because the way he was acting to try and get me to hang out with him was like, yo, I'll take you shopping. And I'm like, what you mean? Like, that's something you say to a woman you're attracted to, maybe.
Right.
At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? It's just weird, bro. And now you start to see a lot of the weird stuff that was there. It looks like it all lines up, don't it? It was not in the closet. It was in front of you and you wasn't seeing it because you see the beards or you see the girls. So you didn't look at them the way it actually is to it.
50 Cent stepping into the mix changed the entire energy around the documentary. This stopped feeling like another celebrity scandal real quick. Now the story was connected to someone who had spent years publicly taking shots at Diddy while everybody online treated it like entertainment. For the longest time, people brushed 50's comments off as trolling, memes, and petty rap drama. But once lawsuits, allegations, and federal attention started closing in around Diddy, those old clips started hitting different. The jokes suddenly didn't sound so random anymore. And with the documentary exploding online, 50 isn't just reacting from the outside now, he's helping drive the entire conversation around Diddy. That's exactly why the project landed so hard with viewers. It wasn't only about Diddy's past anymore. It was about watching somebody finally challenge one of the music industry's most untouchable names in public.
All of them. Have you seen what fans have been piecing together about the Yummy music video?
Wait, because I've always wanted to know what yummy means, because everyone's always hinted at like, oh, there's a deeper meaning.
Now that this P. Diddy scandal has come out, you kind of see the relation between the lyrics and the music video.
Oh no, I don't know if I'm ready.
So if you watch the music video, you see the first scene, it's like a band on stage and everyone in the band is very young. Then Justin Bieber sits down at a table and he's having a good time. There's a sandwich in front of him and you can't see what's inside the sandwich. It's facing him, okay, but it's like face up. Everyone's eating. He's with all these like wealthy, famous, powerful people.
Which is simulating a party.
Exactly. So then, in the middle of the music video, the sandwich turns around and you can see what's inside it. And it's a cherry, which symbolizes
Purity.
Purity, youth, virginity,
Yeah.
etc. And then at that point in the music video, Justin starts to kind of be like grossed out and the waiters are bringing him all this gross food and like weird shit. And everyone at the table is eating all the weird shit and Justin's kind of like, yo, like this is not my vibe.
Kind of like Katniss in District 1 for the first time.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then there's a little girl who's like playing an instrument in the band at the beginning of the music video and she's wearing this all red suit. At the end of the music video, the red suit is taken off and it's like laid over a chair and the music video ends and it's a plate and it's 14-year-old Justin Bieber, a photo of him, and it says Yummy under it.
Before all the controversy exploded, Diddy was seen as one of the biggest power figures in entertainment. He wasn't just known for music either. Producer, executive, businessman, celebrity connector, he built an empire around status and influence. The private jets, the privateers, the luxury lifestyle, every part of his image screamed power and control. But once the allegations started surfacing publicly, people began revisiting that image through a completely different lens. Party footage that once looked glamorous suddenly felt uncomfortable to some viewers. Old interviews started sounding different, and celebrity relationships people ignored for years began raising fresh questions online. That shift is exactly why Justin Bieber's name got pulled back into the conversation. Because when very young artists are constantly seen around powerful industry figures, people naturally start wondering who was really looking out for them behind the scenes.
By Evie Magazine, they do great work on their TikTok of Justin Bieber, again, just 15 years old, in Hollywood, surrounded by a bunch of adults. And you let me know if any of this registers to you as normal. Take a listen.
Wow. I feel violated right now. Wow.
Lean into me again. You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
How old are you?
I'm 16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Like that was bad.
Yeah.
Wow, look at your eyes. Look at what a beautiful face. All right, now it's time to...
Would you rather have to be naked on stage during one full song, or drink a cup of blended worms? Answer, Justin Bieber.
I have like little girl fans. I can't go.
Okay, imagine that. Imagine that wasn't a problem.
No, I got believe.
Get that off of there.
Hey, this is a brand new.
Has your mom given you the sex talk yet? I mean, like, I really don't want to have that conversation with my mother. Yeah. Like I've kind of had it with my father.
You want to hear? Oh, really? See, my parents never gave me the sex talk.
Okay.
That last one is really just the sickest, asking a young teenage boy whether or not he's had the sex talk. Like, he's doing a media hit on a radio, and she's asking him as one of the questions, like, have you had this?
Justin Bieber's connection to all of this remains one of the most sensitive parts of the conversation. Clips of Bieber with Diddy have been online for years, and back then, most people saw them as normal celebrity moments, a young artist around major industry figures. Nobody really questioned it. But with everything now surrounding Diddy, audiences are revisiting those same videos with a completely different mindset, and for some viewers, the footage feels a lot more uncomfortable today. That said, online speculation is still speculation. The documentary does not claim Justin Bieber was harmed, and viral theories alone do not prove anything. What it has done, though, is reopen a much bigger discussion about how protected young artists really are once they enter an industry filled with powerful adults behind closed doors.
Justin Bieber being handed over to him at age 15. Great job. Great job. And for his weekend with Diddy camp. I mean, we don't know, but it certainly looks like Justin Bieber is still suffering the fallout from whatever happened to him as he was coming up the ranks of the music world. It really doesn't seem worth it. I mean, I'd love to hear more from his camp about what's real, because it's clear he's suffering. We just don't know from what. And what mother out there would give her 15-year-old boy over to a grown man who's in the rap industry for a weekend with Diddy camp without other adult supervision?
Flown out to Atlanta.
This is the point where the conversation starts getting messy, because separating facts from internet theories matters more than ever. The documentary sparked a huge reaction online, and suddenly people were linking together old interviews, viral moments, celebrity connections, and rumors all at once. Some discussions are based on real public footage, but a lot of the claims spreading across social media are still just speculation. As of now, there is no confirmed public evidence showing Justin Bieber ever accused Diddy of harming him, and viral clips by themselves are not proof of criminal behavior. Even so, the public reaction hasn't slowed down. For many viewers, this stopped being about one celebrity interaction a while ago. The conversation has grown into something bigger involving power, influence, silence, and how young stars are treated once they enter the entertainment industry.
An attorney revealed that freak-off tapes filmed at Diddy's Atlanta home are being shopped around Hollywood, one of them featuring Justin Bieber and Jaden Smith being used by Will Smith and Diddy at the same time. This bombshell comes as these tapes involve other celebrities like Ellen DeGeneres and Jennifer Lopez. This has the potential to end over 100 careers.
One of the biggest impacts of the documentary isn't just what it directly reveals. It's how it changes the way people look back at everything connected to the story. Old interviews, party footage, celebrity friendships, industry moments that once felt normal suddenly get viewed through a completely different lens. Once trust in the central figure starts collapsing. And that's exactly what's happening with Diddy right now. For years, his image was built on influence, success, luxury, and power. But now, that same image is being re-examined from every angle, and a lot of people are questioning things they never stopped to think about before.
He took Justin Bieber there. Diddy had been trying to get to Bieber for a minute, and his management was backing him off. But it wasn't until Usher took over management and had guardianship and gave temporary guardianship to the diddler for 48 hours. Think about that. He had already been to the hospital. That situation that Gene was talking about. And you still took Bieber there. But you got custody of him first. Diddy had already tried. They wouldn't let him. Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get.
At the same time, the internet is still split on 50 Cent's role in all of this. Some people see him as someone finally calling out uncomfortable truths that others avoided for years. Others think he's simply using Diddy's downfall to keep a longtime personal feud alive. And honestly, that tension is a huge reason the story keeps pulling people in online. 50 and Diddy go way back, and 50 understands better than almost anybody how to turn controversy into headlines and attention. But even if part of this is fueled by rivalry, the documentary still pushes bigger questions into the spotlight. Questions about celebrity power, about silence inside the industry, and about how influential figures manage to stay protected for so long.
He's just gonna keep on sucking the devils. And I don't know, like with a baby, that pacifier, sometimes you gotta pull it out. You know what I'm saying? And take it away, right? When the baby's used to sucking on the pacifier. That motherfucker gonna keep sucking on that shit until you do what? Till you take it out the mouth. Now it's gonna scream and holler, but eventually it will get used to the fact that his mouth is no longer full with that object. And that it's time to just, learn how to live without it. He been sucking on Diddy's dick a long time. It's time for him to learn how to make this thing happen without the devil's dick in his mouth or ass.
You don't think if he sued, he'll just Lil Woody the situation and I don't recall? I don't recall.
No, because I think if a victim comes out against Usher, it'll show how egregious this shit is. Because if he can be a predator, then anybody can be a predator.
Can't smile in your face the whole time.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, people look at Usher, they don't see that. They not seeing the victim. They not seeing that boy that got rushed to the hospital. They not seeing what the intentions was in his heart when he took Justin Bieber there.
Usher was just